You've probably seen this story. An illegal alien who was working as a truck driver he committed an illegal U-turn in Florida recently, a couple of days ago. And the result of this illegal U-turn, he crashed into a car, and 3 people in that car that he crashed into after his illegal U-turn, he killed 3 people. And this is the video of it. It's worth watching the video before we update you today on the recent developments in this case. This is the crime that was committed. Take a look. So as you can see, he's driving in the car, looking out the window, U-turn, resulting in an absolutely totaled car. And what do you see in this picture? You see that driver, this illegal alien, standing to the side of the road as if he hadn't just murdered 3 people. Standing to the side of the road looking unbothered, unruffled, stone cold emotionally. Look at him. If you got into a car wreck, even by accident, even if you had not just committed an illegal U-turn and you hurt someone, what would your reaction be? Would you be standing there stoic? Or would you be beside yourself? He shouldn't have been in our country in the first place. And these 3 American citizens would still be alive. Which is, of course, the material point when we talk about mass deportations, when we talk about the dangers that are posed to our country with illegal immigration. This is what we're talking about. When someone loses their lives, it's not just a news headline that disappears the very next day. These are 3 people whose lives are over. A family devastated. And perhaps the worst part is it didn't have to happen. Well, fast forward to today. This illegal alien failed the test that allowed him to even drive that truck in the first place. This is reported by Colin Rugg. The illegal immigrant who's accused of taking 3 American lives while making an illegal U-turn was only able to accurately identify 1 of 4 highway traffic signs during an FMCSA interview. Harjinder Singh that's his name, failed an assessment conducted by the Federal Motor Carrier Safety Administration. This is according to U.S. Secretary of Transportation Sean Duffy. He only answered 2 of 12 verbal questions, means he was not proficient in English, and was only able to identify accurately 1 of 4 traffic signs. This is what the U.S. Department of Transportation said. During FMCSA's interview with the driver, investigators administered an English language proficiency assessment. The driver failed the assessment, providing correct responses to just 2 of 12 verbal questions and only accurately identifying 1 of 4 highway traffic signs. Rugg reports that Singh was still somehow able to obtain licenses in multiple states, including Washington State, New Mexico, and of course, Gavin Newsom's California. Secretary Duffy said if states had followed the rules, this driver would never have been behind the wheel and 3 precious lives would still be with us. This crash was a preventable tragedy directly caused by reckless decisions and compounded by despicable failures. Non-enforcement and radical immigration policies have turned the trucking industry into a lawless frontier, resulting in unqualified foreign drivers improperly acquiring licenses to operate 40-ton vehicles. We will use every tool at our disposal, Secretary Duffy said, to hold these states and bad actors accountable. It's not just a matter of illegal aliens crossing our borders. That's a big part of it. A big, big part of it. But one of the things that the Biden administration did, and the Obama administration before him also did this, began it, is they ushered in a mindset of maximum permissibility, which means it wasn't just that they did not secure our southern border and thus the flow of illegal aliens came into our nation. It's that once these illegal aliens were here, they did everything in their power through policies and through negligence to keep these people here. Because the left wants illegals to flood our nation. So the next time you see a headline from CNN or MSNBC, next time you hear a leftist on X bemoaning mass deportations, they're separating families, they say, you ask them about these 3 Americans who were separated from their families because Gavin Newsom's California gave this illegal alien a driver's license, a trucking license, even though he failed the test. Maximum permissibility. All in the name of what? Loving your neighbor, Gavin Newsom? What about these 3 Americans who are permanently separated from not only their families, but their lives? This is why the vast majority of the American people, even if they're on the left, this of course does not include the politicians on the left, the vast majority of the American people support President Trump's immigration policies, because this is our experience with the Democrats' illegal immigration and maximum permissibility for these illegals once they're here. This is our personal experience in our families, with our friends, people we know, in our communities, in our cities, in our states. This is what we experience. And the Democrats try to tell us that if we want to be good people, if we want to be welcoming, if we want to be good Americans and good Christians, that we have to allow this. They're liars. Reject that.